Okay, so I thought I'd make a video about something that has been on my mind for a couple of days, and that is how to set goals. I have a little procedure that I follow, and I want to share it with you guys. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I have moved my computer into my lap, and that is why I look a little bit blue or something in the face. Anywho, let's jump right into it. So when I think about goals, I think, okay, ooh, wow, that's massive. That's really big. Goals, I mean, like forever? Like I've got to write down everything until I die that I want to accomplish until I die? That's too much. That's way too much for me. So I think, okay, hey, how do you eat an elephant? Who eats elephant? But how do you eat an elephant if you had to, right? One bite at a time. So I break my goals into bite-sized chunks, and I say, okay, I'm not looking to talk about my goals overall. I'm looking to talk about my goals for the kitchen, or for my bathroom, or for my car, or for my wardrobe. Yeah? So that's how I would start. I would say, okay, let's just break it down. What is your goal for, let's say, your wardrobe? So for my wardrobe, I would say, okay, so what do I want to have in my closet? What do I want to start removing from my closet? And I'll start thinking about some staple outerwear pieces that I want to have. I'll think about the shoes that I want to start wearing, and then the shoes I'm going to get rid of. And right now, I really like the Gladiator sandals. Those are really cool looking. So I would be thinking about that sort of thing, and I would probably have a model. That actually helps a lot when you have a model. And I would just say, okay, I know I really like the way she looks in this jacket. I like this button down on her, and I really like, ooh, these suspenders look really cool. So I would start mixing and matching, or even just working off of one person's outfit. And I'll say, this is the theme for this season for me. This is what I'm going to go after, and that's how I would do it. And the same is true for if I wanted to have a goal for my kitchen. The best thing would be if I found a kitchen I would like mine to look like, and I just modeled my kitchen after that, and I could write down everything that I wanted and to put in my kitchen, and then I would look at the things that didn't work in there, and then I would switch things out and do it. One of my goals, it was a small goal, and your goals don't have to be massive. One of my goals for the kitchen a while ago was to have enough measuring spoons. I literally I don't understand what was going on in my life. I just could not keep a measuring spoon in my house to save my life. It was insane. And I would be like, I'd get on this cooking kick, and I'd be like, oh, I have to make something, and then I'd go in there and I literally had no way of measuring it, and I'm just thinking, what are you doing with your life? So I would go to Walmart, and it got so bad that I was just like, you know what? Because I don't always go in there. I tell you guys that all the time. I like to use the online thing. But if I went in there, I would just say, you know what? Just go ahead and just drop a set of measuring spoons in your cart. You're going to need it anyways. Might as well get it, right? And I would do that, and I would do that. And it didn't help. It didn't help. But one day I had an epiphany. I said, you know what? I'm not dropping one. I'm not dropping two. I'm not dropping 3 sets. I'm going to drop 4 sets in the cart. Now let's see what my house does then. And my house has cried uncle, and it's like, fine, I will no longer eat your measuring spoons. So now I have measuring spoons to spare. Not that I'm going to share with anybody, but I have them, and my life is better now. And that was my goal then. But if I have, and I don't currently have any goals for my kitchen. But if I did have goals for my kitchen, I would use, I would say, okay, what's like driving me crazy in there right now? And the measuring spoons were driving me crazy. But now that that's done, but I still want to do something in my kitchen, what would I do? I would pick a kitchen that looked really good to me, or I would just sit down and brainstorm some things I would like to have in there, and then I would go shopping online for all the different things that I want, and then I would slowly, just transition. So it doesn't have to be hard. It does not have to be overwhelming. It can be a small thing that you want to start having in your bathroom, or in your kitchen, or in your car, or something like that. Like I had a goal to have my car rides be as comfortable as possible. And for me, that meant having a drink, having some gum and Kleenex, because I don't know what it is. When I get in a car, I freeze to death, and the heat can be on, and it can be like, you know, really hot outside, and I'll just be bundled up wondering what's going on, and my nose is just running and I'm freezing to death. So I take a blanket and I have tissues for my nose, and I have a gum. I have a little thing of gum, and then I have my CVS water, and yeah, and that makes my car ride comfortable. So that was my goal, because I would get in the car and I would just hate, like, I would get halfway there and I'd be like, oh great, I didn't bring a drink, so now I have to stop in CVS for a drink, or oh no, I'm freezing, so I'm just gonna have to live with it, because I'm not gonna go buy a blanket every time I turn around, or oh, I don't have my gum, and stuff like that. Also, I do have a little goal for my car. I want to buy another pair of shades, because I have one pair of shades and they just come with me if I drive around, and I'll leave them in my purse, I'll leave them on my nightstand, because for whatever reason, I will just unpack my purse, I'll just unpack it, like what's in here, and then I'll say, that's interesting, and then I'll pack it back, but I won't put everything in, and I'll forget that. So I don't have my shades all the time, so what I'd like to have is a pair of shades that stay in the car all the time. So that's like my mini goal there. But what I'm trying to say is you do not have to have huge, grandiose goals. They can be little teeny things, and you can have medium ones, and yes, you can have the massive ones too. And it's the same procedure for every single one. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about my current goal. My current goal is to do more with my YouTube channel. So I decided I'm gonna do more with my YouTube channel. That was my goal. I just said, you know what, I wanna have that goal. And okay, so the first thing I said was, what does that mean to you? And I said, what does that mean to me? Yeah, what does that mean to you? That means being in front of the camera more. That's what that means. And that means I'm going to be filming more, yeah? And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to be filming more, I'm going to be in front of the camera more, but that's not enough. You have to actually be more specific than that. And I said, okay, I get where you're going there. I want to do more with my channel, and I'm going to be in front of the camera. I'm going to upload more. I'm going to upload 4 times a week. And I was like, yeah, that's good. Okay, so now you have to think of what you're going to be uploading. Because to be honest with you guys, I'm not used to filming more than once every other month. So this is really new. Like if I want, this is a very, I don't know, it's very ambitious. And so I'm thinking, okay, so how are you going to accomplish that? So, okay, great. I need to come up with some ideas of what to film. Now, I did this before. And I did it the wrong way. And not a few years ago that I started this channel, but like the last 6 months. 6 months ago I did this. And I said, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, and I had this list of like 30 videos that I was going to do. And they were too much. They were just insane. They were like really, really impressive. You guys would have loved the videos. You would have been like, I'm going to subscribe, and I'm going to make my parents subscribe, and my children, and everybody. They were impressive, and I was impressed. And then reality set in, and I realized, yeah, I'm not doing those things. That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff, back and forth. That's crazy, you know? So, yeah, I nixed those things. Those things didn't happen. Some of those videos happened, and then, like, the majority of them didn't happen. So this time around, I said, don't make it so complicated. Keep it stupid simple. I like that. I heard some dude say that, and I really like that. Keep it stupid simple. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to keep it very simple. So I decided to write some more ideas down that were doable. And not just that, I think that if your goals have an element of fun, you know, just taking a page from Mary Poppins' book, or her story, if you will just add a little bit of fun, something to it, I think that your goals will seem easier, better, nicer. You'll want to do them more, yeah? So I said, okay, I want to do more videos, and now I want to think about adding a little fun. So what things could I do that are fun with YouTube? And I thought, okay, I want to go to the park more. I want to go fishing more. I want to go shopping more. I want to take you guys shopping with me. I would love to do these things with you guys. I would love to take you to all these different places. I would have loved to have taken you to the concerts. That would have been a lot of fun. So I'm going to start doing those sorts of things that I find to be fun. I thought, you know what, I would love to get the Blackstone griddle and show you guys how much fun that is. And that is so much fun to use. I love being able to make a ton of stuff. You know, on a regular stovetop you can make like one pancake, and no, I don't need 30 pancakes, but you might. Someone might. If family came over and they're like, hey, what's for breakfast? I can like whip up some pancakes in like 2 minutes for them, and it's not like before where it's like one pancake, you flip it over and you cook it, and then you flop it on the plate, and the other person is done eating it before this next pancake is done, and there's just this line of starving people, and you feel really bad and stuff. So, but now I'm just like, come on over, I'll cook for you, but you got to go after that, because you know I don't want to just chat about it, whatever. But you know, anywho, I like to cook on the Blackstone griddle, and I wanted you guys to know that. For me, that was a ton of fun. I loved doing that, and every time I want to use it and show you guys, I'll do it. I don't actually have to get dressed up to use the Blackstone griddle. You know, like what you guys see right here, this is not this is not. See this 3-button top? The earrings, the lashes are on, guys. This is not what's cooking breakfast, okay? So to be able to do breakfast, I've got to get up and show you guys. I would have to either cook breakfast at a different hour, which is really what I'm more likely to do, or get up a couple of hours early and do all that stuff and to make up the stuff, which is not happening. Anywho, I like eating the Blackstone griddle. In fact, I've been kicking around getting the Blackstone pizza oven too, because I think I would like to use that, because I don't really love Walmart's pizza. And there's actually a pizza dude down the street, and I love his pizza, and I don't love his presses, but I do love his pizza, and I know the difference is the oven he's using. And I've heard that the Blackstone pizza oven is better than your home oven, but maybe not as great as that guy's oven. I don't care. I'd like to find out. And I think it would make me happier to go ahead and get a pizza oven. I don't know. I haven't actually like decided on that yet, but I'm like leaning in that direction a lot, so I don't know. But I want to share that sort of stuff with you guys. I want to talk to you guys about those sorts of things. So when I made my list of things I want to do this time around, I made it have an element of fun to it. So these are things I'm actually looking forward to doing. I'm excited, and this means a lot to me, because these are things that I'm doing, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm doing it for you. I want you to be, you know, happy with my videos. I want you to tune in and want to tune in and be interested and stuff like that. I want that for you. So I'm brainstorming the things that would be interesting to you, but also interesting to me, so that I can have the energy level that I think you guys want. So that's what I'm thinking about when I'm making my goals and stuff like that. And so now I have this overall goal of I want to do more with my YouTube channel. And then I start saying, okay, well, what does that mean, and how are you going to accomplish that? And then I say, okay, well, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. I'm going to take them with me on all these places. I'm going to bring the camera. I'm going to have it charged. I'm going to have the memory card empty. I'm going to do all this stuff so that I can come home with footage on there that I can edit and I can put up, and 4 times a week, you know, people around the world will want to tune in and see what I'm up to. And that'll make me really happy to be able to, you know, just, I don't know, just a little happiness in your day. That would make me really happy. So that's my goal, and so that's how I'm going to accomplish that. And I'm not going to tell you guys every little thing, because then you're like, well, we already know what you're going to do, so why would we bother tuning in? So it's going to be a surprise. I love it. But so now that I have how I'm going to accomplish it, the final thing is to put a date by it, and I want to show you guys how I do that. Okay, so the first thing I do is I buy this guy from Walmart. It's a 3-pack of teeny little tiny little legal pads, and I take one of those pads out and I use this pen from Walmart as well, and I write down my goals, and it's got a lot of pages, and so I fill them up. I fill it up, yeah. And once I've done that, I will write down specific things like you know, go to the park, or go get raw milk from the place that sells raw milk next to me, that store place that I go to. That's, the name of it is not coming to my mind right now. So anyways, I go and I write down raw milk, and I write it down on here, which I didn't do it here yet because this is September. I'm not going to show you guys the actual July portion of this little guy. But yeah, so here's the calendar planner that I use, and then I just turn to the appropriate month and I write stuff down, and I got a massive thing here to be able to, you know, not limit myself. And I fill that guy up, and I can plan out into the future, sometime into 2019, with that planner. And yeah, it's really cool. It's really great, and it makes doing or accomplishing my goals easier. You know, I had these goals, or I had goals for my channel when I started it, and I had goals, you know, 6 months ago when I decided to restart and just come back. But it wasn't until recently that I decided to really start writing down my goals, think them through, and then write them down. And when I did that, and then I put a date next to it as well, because that does matter, that part of it does matter, I've been able to accomplish my goals, which I've gotten so many videos made and edited, and I'm putting them in the upload schedule on YouTube, so they can be, you know, out for you guys on the 4 days that I say that I'm going to do it. And I don't know, if you just hold a goal in your heart and you don't actually write it down, and you don't think it through, and you don't put a date next to it, it stays in your heart, and you know, you want to actually accomplish your goals. So this is how I'm accomplishing mine. I just want to share that with you guys because it's been on my heart and my mind for so long, like a week or two. And I want to share that with you guys, and hopefully this helps someone, and at the very least you guys know where my head is, and stuff like that. That's about it. I hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, well, that's about it. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.